Hey, did you say something to that sneaky little mother-in-law? Just this morning, I got this snarky text from her. This morning? Really? What did she say? Just so you know, I didn't say anything. She just said that for no other reason but to piss me off. I can't believe her. Who does she think she is? For Pete's sake. She gets bedridden, but her mouth never stops spewing nonsense. What did she say to you exactly? She said that if someone is going to take care of her, she'd rather have you than me. Can you believe that? She says I'm not at all meant for this kind of work, that I'm second-rate. Her words about taking care of people. I mean, please, who does she think she is? The Queen of England, for God's sake. I wouldn't look after that old battle axe if she begged me. Well, the past 10 years, I'm the only one that has been looking after her. Well, taking care of old ladies like that isn't what a normal person would do. That's the job of the rank and file. But to criticize the very person that's taking care of her, no respect whatsoever. That old malicious woman still thinks she's numero uno or something. Well, her husband passed away some time ago, so... But her saying she's number one, well, I think she may have a point. She is the head of the family after all. Actually, my husband is the head of the family. Normally, he would be the one to make all the decisions. Not some bedridden old lady. A man should run the family. That's how it's been for generations. Yes, well, I guess that's true, in a sense. That's why she's retained her power all these years. Everybody just let her get away with it. Her mother, I guess she'd be the grandmother-in-law that passed away early, so she's been on the throne. So to peak for quite some time. If only she'd get off that throne once and for all, and then I could do what I please. Actually, this family revolves around you. You seem to be making all the decisions. Without really consulting anyone, I must add. Well, my husband and my son are very loyal to me. What can I say? But that old in-law still has a say in everything important. I have no idea why they listened to her. When she got sick and bedridden, why didn't she just go senile? That would have solved all my problems. Yes, well, Grandma seems to be hanging on. She seems to have many years ahead of her. She said she's gonna live till she's 120. Boy, oh boy, she just won't give up, will she? I was told that if she fell ill, she probably wouldn't last long. I can't believe it's been 10 years since she'd been bedridden. Does she plan on living forever? She's like a big, ugly cockroach. A cockroach? Seriously? That's saying too much, don't you think? Well, she is, isn't she? Maybe we really need to fumigate this place once and for all. Why are you always taking that old bat's side? Is it because she's always doting on you? Are you her good little puppy? She's not doting on me. I take care of her every day. She showers me with wisecracks all the time. But you prefer that old hag over me, is that what you're saying? Well, she does seem to have taken a shine on her young daughter-in-law. As for me, I have no intention of nursing her. I'll leave that all up to you, my dear. But I've been doing it for 10 years already. There is a limit to how much I can do. When that old bat asks for you, what can you do, right? Good luck with that. Today was her doctor's visit, wasn't it? Did the doctor already leave? Yes, he just left a minute ago. What was his diagnosis? It seems Grandma's condition hasn't gotten worse in the last couple of days. The doctor says she may not have long left to live. He said that maybe she has a month or so left. Oh yeah? Are you serious? Yes. He asked me whether we would prefer her to meet her end at home or at the hospital. What should we do? At home, of course. I'm sure she'd prefer to be home, but there's a lot of work involved. We take her to the hospital would only cost money. It would be such a darn waste. They're always full up. She'll definitely be bumped up to one of those expensive private rooms. You're here to take care of things. Why waste the money and put her in the hospital? But the time I have to spend with her will just increase. I don't have time to spend 24/7 with her. I would have to keep an eye on her. You never know what will happen. I'm busy with my own home. I can't do this round the clock. Don't give me that sob fest. You're the youngest in the family. You have the energy. Anyway, she adores you. She would prefer that you take care of her, I'm sure. Oh, I almost forgot to ask you. Did you clear the driveway of all that snow? My husband is driving to the store later. I was just on my way out to do it. You haven't done it yet? It'll take you at least an hour to do it. You better get started. Just get it done before my husband leaves. You got that? Also, get that snow off the roof. That weight will damage the roof. Are you seriously saying that I do that too? Really? I really shouldn't be climbing up there. Maybe your husband should do it. You know, my husband has a bad back. You're the only one capable. Just lean the ladder up to it and poke it a few times. It'll slide down on its own. It's a man's job. How about your son? My son? He's too busy with work. I couldn't ask him to do it. Are you kidding me? And besides, he worked all day. He's exhausted. That snow has really piled up. It must weigh a ton. If that falls on me, I'm finished. It's really not a woman's job. There are limits to what I can do. This winter brought more snow than expected. I really need help doing both the driveway and the roof. If you have energy to complain all day long, grab that shovel and start working, for God's sake. It's starting to snow again. Wait any longer and you'll have twice as much snow to clear away. All right. I'll do it. And don't forget about the old battle axe. Don't forget about her. Just do as you're told, Cindy, and all will be fine. Boy, oh boy, I'm exhausted. I never thought a funeral would be so strenuous. Yes, a lot of people showed up for Grandma. I hope she finally got peace. I never thought that old hag would go. She really hung on till the bitter end, didn't she? What a stubborn old bat. Caused such trouble for everyone, even during her own funeral. Can you believe it? Please, Mother, don't say that about Grandma. It's right after her funeral. Have some respect. Please. Don't worry about it. She's gone. She can't hear a thing. And so what if she hears? There is nothing she can do about it. Have a little sympathy for Grandma, would you? Everyone was so critical of her. Even after her death, don't you have any compassion? Well, it's a fact that she was a troublesome presence the past 10 years. Always complaining and giving orders. Now it's my turn. I'm the boss around here now. First on the agenda is to get this entire house cleaned up. Yes, there's quite a bit of Grandma's things in the house. The garage is full of Grandma's paintings, too. All the work she did when she taught art at the university. It may take a bit of time to sort everything out. There's more than that to sort out. Pardon me? What else is there? One thing we need to throw out right away is you, Cindy. Wait, me? Why me? Grandma is dead and gone, never to return. No need for you to be here anymore. So I suggest you pack your things and get out of this house. No need for me? What are you talking about? I took care of Grandma for the past 10 years, and that's what I get in return. Tell me you're joking. Where's your gratitude, for heaven's sake? We don't need a collaborator in this house. A collaborator? What are you talking about? You sided with that bitter old hag. That makes you a collaborator. The only people I want in my house are people who are loyal to me and to me alone. I don't want people in my house that collaborated with her. How could you say that? I've always put the family first. Oh, right. Now that the old bat is gone, you change your tune. Now you say you're on my side. Please have a little self-esteem. I'm not changing my tune. I have always felt this way. I know what you're trying to do, Cindy. You were always her favorite, sweet-talking you and trash-talking us. You guys are like two peas in a pod. Even during her final days, she said she preferred you over me. Yes, because she genuinely felt I cared for her. But you only showed disdain. Nevertheless, she intimidated me on numerous occasions. No, you were always on her side, always sticking up for her. I see right through you, Cindy. No matter what I do or say, the truth of the matter is you just don't like me, isn't that right? You think I didn't feel your animosity toward me? And there is another reason why you hate me, and it's not about Grandma. That's right. I hate everything about you, Cindy. I was weary of you from the very first day you came to my house and my son introduced you. Yes, how can I forget that hatred in your eyes? You looked at me with that grimace on your face like you were looking at some dirty stray dog. But it was my husband that proposed to me. He loved me and wanted to marry me. I didn't become part of this family for you. My son was conned into marrying you. You somehow tricked him into it. Why would he marry a woman like you? You were only 18 at the time. I always wondered why he would even propose to a child like you. Maybe it was in a fit of youthful passion, as they say. I couldn't accept the fact that you were only a teenager and a high school dropout at that. You were not meant to be a part of our family. And as my son's wife, my daughter-in-law, you never fulfilled your duties of a wife. By duties, are you referring to the fact that I can't have kids? Yes, that's right. What value are you to our family when you can't even provide us with an heir? You're useless. Besides, I'm expecting a new daughter-in-law. You're no longer needed. I'm going to have her take over all your duties, so off you go. A new daughter-in-law? What are you talking about? I found the perfect new wife for my son. She's picture perfect. Oh, and just so you know, about this new daughter-in-law, my husband and son are in full agreement, so no use crying to them for help. It's all been decided. Are you serious? Even my husband? Yep, they both said you were useless and just taking up space. Well, if everyone feels that way, I guess you have no other option, huh? Too bad that old hag is gone. She was the only ally you had. I see. Everything is crystal clear to me now. I'll be out of your hair right away. I have no desire to stay where I'm not wanted. My goodness, I'm so relieved. I thought you were going to go into a long and boring emotional appeal. I wasn't in the mood for any of that. That's about your only saving grace. You give up easily. Now that old hag and the useless daughter-in-law are gone, I'm free to do whatever I want. That's just wonderful. Congratulations. I hope you'll be able to live a long and prosperous life. I think I've reached my limit. I can't go on any longer. I need you to come home right now. I mean it, Cindy. Excuse me? You want me to come back there? Why would I do that? I'm already divorced. I have no relationship with your family anymore. Goodbye. Please don't cut me off. I need you to come home, please. Tell me, why the hell would I go back to see your face? Besides, the new daughter-in-law is right there. Ask her for whatever you're panicking about. That's the problem. She just up and disappeared. Pardon me? Disappeared? She left. She packed her stuff up and left. That's what I'm saying. Now, why would she do that? I thought she was overjoyed to be joining your family. What was it that you said? She's picture perfect? Your son and husband both greeted her with open arms, right? What's the problem? Soon after he divorced you and married her. A month or so later, he was caught cheating with some woman. Are you serious? Since when was he seeing this woman? Apparently he was seeing her for years. What makes it even worse is that this woman, she was married. Really? That was pretty foolish on his part. The woman's husband got a hold of some lawyer now and he's demanding that we pay damages. I just received a letter from the lawyer. They're demanding $50,000. Can you believe it? I see. That's why his new wife up and disappeared. I don't blame her. I would not be able to stand even being in the same room with such a husband. She did the right thing in my opinion. With all the ruckus, it really affected my husband. He had a stroke and is in the hospital now. Your husband had a stroke? Is he okay? The doctor said a blood vessel in his brain bust. It might have caused long-term disability. On top of that, they found a whole slew of other ailments. He apparently also has liver damage and cancerous growth in his stomach. Oh my goodness. You sure have a lot on your plate. You don't seem all that distressed. This is serious, you know. How can you be so calm? Yeah, it sounds very serious. He's still in bad shape. The doctor said he may not walk again. The whole family has to take care of him now. How could this happen? First this payment for damages and then my husband gets sick. On top of that, our home is half destroyed. Pardon me? Half destroyed? What do you mean? As you know, this winter was just awful. It snowed more than usual. Well, as a result, the roof gave in. It couldn't hold all that weight. And now there's a huge hole in the living room. Fortunately, we were able to rent a small house nearby until we can get it fixed. They told me it's going to cost somewhere in the neighborhood of $20,000. We can't afford that, for God's sake. Didn't you clear the snow from the roof? Well, I left that to my new daughter-in-law, but she said she would take care of it, but apparently she forgot about it or something. Suddenly, we had nowhere to live. It was only pure luck that the house down the street was vacant. But it took time for them to get the electricity turned on. All we had was the fireplace. I'm so sorry to hear that. We spent close to $100,000 5 years ago to renovate the entire house. As you can imagine, we're currently so far into debt, I don't know what to do. Please, come back to us. Let's get the old family back on track. What do you say? Sorry, gonna pass on that. How could you say that? I just explained everything. You heard what I said. We're in trouble. I know. That's why I was so happy to hear all your woes. I was acting as if I didn't know anything, but to tell you the truth, I knew all about it. I figured it would turn out this way. I could see it a mile away. You knew about it? What are you saying? I knew you were a little slow, but come on, haven't you figured it out? How do you think your son's lady friend's husband found out about the two of them? And it was right about the time I was kicked out of your family. Didn't you think it was too much of a coincidence? Excuse me. Are you saying that it was you who spilled the beans about my son's affair? I pretty much knew that he was seeing someone when we were married. He was always late coming home, and he wouldn't respond when I asked him things. He seemed out of it. I also happened to see some line messages he had with that woman. You have got to be kidding me! Right after you and your family chased me out, I did a little checking and found out who this woman was. Long story short, I contacted her husband and told him all about his cheating wife. Only one who told him to sue for damages. What can I say? I wanted more than anything else to see you guys squirm. That was all you. You did this. You're saying this is to get back at us? This is your idea of revenge? Oh, well, it's not only about getting chased out, but also for all the times you treated me like dirt. I was at your beck and call every day. You made me do all the chores. I took care of your grandmother for 10 years. I had a grudge against you and your family for a very long time. That's why you did this. Oh, and I basically knew that your husband was ill. You take care of people long enough and you notice little things. He was not well for a long time. What are you saying? You knew and said nothing. Your husband was always complaining about some ailment or another. I figured he was suffering some major illness, liver trouble for sure. After seeing what you cooked for him, and then you told me he had a blood clot, well, it seemed the inevitable outcome. Then why didn't you speak up? We could have done something about it before all this. Actually, I told your husband to go see a doctor countless times. I think I even mentioned it to you several times. But who's going to listen to me, right? I'm just a maid. But if you had been more assertive, if you had put up more of a stink, he wouldn't be in the condition he's in. I wasn't obligated to go that far. Anyway, I knew you guys were planning to chase me out one day. I figured it wasn't my business whether you people got sick or died. I didn't want any part of it. So I ignored it. But I really didn't expect him to become ill so soon. Thought he had a few more years. I never expected you to lose the house, too. That was totally unexpected. You're a real nasty piece of work, Cindy. Oh, yeah, the roof falling in. Oh, wow. That was also an unexpected icing on the cake. It's as if I hit the jackpot. This is what they call sweet revenge. How could you say that? You're lucky nobody was hurt when the roof caved. Somebody could have died. Don't you have any sympathy? I never thought those words would come out of your mouth. You were so happy when Grandma died. You were overjoyed. I remember you were always making jokes about her kicking the bucket. remember saying that. She's my grandmother. I have a right to say such things. Really? Who gave you that right? I suffered greatly under her when I was young. Then I could say the same thing about you. I had it even worse than you. I was surrounded by unappreciative people harassing me from all sides, day in and day out. My husband never supported me. He was too busy with his mistress. All I thought about day and night was when I would get justice. When will I see their demise? That day arrived today, and it feels glorious. You are worse than my grandmother. I can't believe that you would go this far to exact revenge. I didn't realize you were such a merciless, uncaring individual. You are pathetic. Right back at you, Mother. I'm so happy I finally escaped this wretched family. I later heard that my former mother-in-law was busy taking care of her husband. Her husband's condition worsened over the next several months. He's mostly comatose now, unable to move or eat on his own. The nursing conditions are even more difficult than when Grandma was bedridden. I heard the hardship of taking care of her husband really took a toll on her. As for my ex-husband, he's hard at work paying off his debts. That little love affair turned out to be an expensive endeavor. I doubt there's a woman out there that would want to marry a guy like that. Too much excessive baggage. It looks like that pathetic family will go on suffering the consequences of their actions for the foreseeable future. But I'm not quite finished yet. I plan on talking to a lawyer to figure out a way to get some compensation from him for the emotional distress he caused. I later received a letter from my mother-in-law saying she regretted how she treated me and wanted my forgiveness. But I tore that letter up into tiny pieces and sent it right back to her. Did she really think I would forgive her for all the pain she had caused? My primary goal was to see the demise of that family. I wasn't going to give in now.
Hey, Vicky. Sorry to bother you with this, but is there any chance you could have all my golf clubs sent over?
You're gonna play golf there?
Yeah, the boss invited me.
You haven't played in years. Are you sure this is a good idea?
That's the thing. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. I'm thinking of getting some practice in on my next day off before we go to avoid severe embarrassment. I know it's short notice, but I'd be super grateful if you could send them over tomorrow or the day after.
Sure thing. I'll send them tomorrow.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver. That reminds me, Rena's summer break starts soon, right? You guys want to fly down to Florida to hang out with your favorite guy in the whole world?
Huh? You mean you?
Yeah, duh. I'm not going to be down here forever, and I figure while I'm here on work transfer, we may as well make the most of it as a family. Yeah, my neighborhood's by no means a bustling city center, but there are loads of tourist spots, you know, like nature and green stuff and alligators. They're chill as long as you don't go near them, though. There are tons of leisure activities around here. I think Rena would love it, and it would make me so happy to see you both again. Plus, imagine all the cool stuff she'd get to draw in her picture diary.
Patris, you will be coming back here for Rena's birthday, right?
Yeah, of course.
Then why would we go out of our way to fly down there to you? Let's just wait till her birthday.
Well, how about you come here a week before her birthday, and then we all fly home and celebrate it with the rest of our family together.
I don't know, Patris. Florida's really hot. Me and that kind of heat don't get along at all. I'd rather go somewhere cooler. Why would we go out of our way to fly out somewhere I'm going to be all sweaty and uncomfortable? Plus, global warming's really bad these days. I heard it's hotter than average this year.
But we live in California.
I hate traveling in heat. It'd be a nightmare bringing Rena along, too. We'd both be sweaty messes and she'd be complaining the whole way.
Well, I think she'd love it. Sure, it's hot here, but of course we have aircon everywhere, and it's not like we have to run any marathons or anything. We can just take our time and relax.
Oops, silly me. I totally forgot. Rena has her swimming classes to go to during her summer break, so we have to stay here. Sorry, honey.
Really? Well, I guess it can't be helped then. Still, though, this is a summer break we're talking about. We should at least take her somewhere.
Can't we just take her to a theme park or something? She said she really wants to go to Peep's Land. She's been begging me to take her for what feels like forever now.
Peep's Land? That's a great idea. That's a day of guaranteed family fun right there.
You needn't think I'm coming.
Huh? Oh, why?
I don't have the patience to be standing around for hours queuing in that kind of heat. I'll get sunburned, and sunburn makes you wrinkle. There's no way I'm risking turning into a leather sofa just to trudge around in an overcrowded theme park, pretending to have fun for a whole day.
Wait, what? Are you forgetting about how we used to sunbathe together? You never cared about that kind of thing before.
You can get away with it while you're young, but as soon as you get older, the wrinkles start to show in people who get too much UV exposure. That's why I've been spending so much money on skin whitening treatments lately.
I'm not saying you have to take the time of your life, but won't you at least go for Rena's sake? Don't you want to see her enjoying herself? I think she'd much rather we went together as a family.
I'm not going, and that's final. The two of you can go without me. I'm with her 24/7. I think it's about time you start putting some effort into boosting your daddy credentials, because they're not looking great. You live thousands of miles away. She only gets to see you when you're not too busy to video call her.
Wow. Are you holding my job against me now? The only reason I transferred over here in the first place was for you guys. Besides, I really don't think there's any correlation between you not going to the theme park with us and her liking me more.
Maybe you don't feel that way because she's still in that sweet, affectionate age bracket. But it's a well-known fact that girls start hating their dads when they move up to middle school. And if she isn't absolutely besotted with you by then, you're in for a rude awakening.
Sure, maybe as a general rule, but I find it hard to imagine Rena ever being like that.
You're free to bury your head in the sand as much as you like. It makes no difference to me whether you live in delusional fantasy land or not. The bottom line is, I'm not going. Having to drag ourselves out to your parents' place for Rena's birthday every year is enough a pain in my ass as it is. The last thing I need is you forcing me to tag along on some plain-in-the-ass theme park trip. You might not be able to relate to this, but I work really hard looking after Rena. Surely I should get to enjoy some me time every now and then?
I guess you do have a point. You have to do everything for her now I'm in Florida for work, not to mention all the housework on top of it. Got it. Me and Rena will go. Just the two of us.
Yay! Score! Now I can finally have some chill-out time.
You deserve it, Vicky. Oh, thanks for everything you do. I appreciate you.
Huh? Why are you getting all soppy on me all of a sudden? Relax, Patris. It's not a big deal, really. I know you didn't get much of a choice on the transfer, and I'm the one who chose not to come with you.
Still, look after Rena, and keep things running at home all by yourself. I'm grateful for everything you do.
That's nice, honey. But I do wish you expressed that gratitude by buying me gifts every now and then.
Gifts? Is there something you want?
Well, there might be a certain bag I got my eye on. It costs $1,500, though.
$1,500? For a bag? Jesus, that's expensive.
Is that a no?
Yeah, you do work really hard, so it's not necessarily a no.
You do know it's my birthday next month, right, babe? Wink, wink.
Yeah, okay, got it. Leave it with me. Let me know if there's anything else you want.
Don't worry, I will.
But Vicky, don't you think you might be overusing the credit card a little lately? I almost had a heart attack when I saw this month's statement.
Being a woman is expensive, Patris. Besides, I always have to buy Rena new clothes because she's growing so fast. Not to mention her school supplies, I'm hardly throwing it down the drain.
I see, but please stop using it from now on. It's over the limit every month these days.
Fine, I'll stop. Okay, I'm gonna go get your clubs ready to be sent off now.
Cool, thanks, babe. You're doing me a big favor here. Hey, Vicky, did you take some money out of our savings account?
Sorry, I was in urgent need of a little extra cash, so I took some out.
Urgent need? What for? Is everything okay?
To tell you the truth, I lent it to my brother Kyle.
Wait, what? Why?
He quit his job. He broke down in tears, begging me for help, saying he couldn't even afford his food or utilities anymore. He promised to pay it all back as soon as he found more work.
I see. Well, I thought I was hallucinating when I saw you withdraw $3,000 in one go. But if your brother's in trouble and promised to pay it back, I guess I don't mind. You could have at least told me beforehand.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Is he going to be okay? Why would he quit his job if it meant having to beg his sister for money?
Apparently his company were exploiting him and making his life hell. They were piling all kinds of ridiculous, borderline illegal demands like mandatory overtime and going without breaks on him on a virtually daily basis. He was at his physical and emotional breaking point. He knew quitting would come with its own set of problems, but he said it was either that or have a nervous breakdown and get institutionalized. My first thought was the same as yours, that he should have stuck it out if the alternative was being broke. But I've never seen him look so worn down and defeated. He was like a shadow of his former self. I honestly think he made the right decision.
Wow. Well, that's crazy. Well, I see. I guess if he was about to break, then he did the right thing by quitting. I hope he finds something better.
Right? But thanks, Patris. I thought you might blow a fuse with me because I took it out without telling you.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, hey, what the F is she doing when I saw it, but I know you wouldn't use the savings account for nothing. And if Kyle is in genuine trouble, then I can hardly hold it against you.
Right. Even our parents don't know he quit yet. He's trying to keep it on the down low for the time being.
It's only normal to not want the world to know if you're a nervous wreck. I left a bad company myself once too, and it's weird, even though you know they were screwing you over, you still get these feelings of guilt and self-doubt about whether you did the right thing. I understand him not wanting people to know. Alright, I won't let on that I know if I see him anytime soon.
Thanks, babe. You're the best. I'm so lucky I married such a nice guy.
Anyway, how's Rena? What's she doing right now?
Taking a bath?
Listen, babe, I just can't shake the feeling she's been acting a little strange lately.
Huh? She seems like her usual old self to me.
Whenever I call her these days, it seems like she can't wait to put the phone down. Her voice sounds kind of gloomy, too. It's like her vigor and zest for life disappeared somewhere all of a sudden.
You sure you're not just imagining it? She seems plenty vigorous and zesty to me. Or maybe she just doesn't want to speak to you? Even so, I wouldn't take it personally. Like I said before, they all go through that phase eventually.
Maybe so.
She's not a baby anymore. She'll be ready for middle school soon. She's always been clever for her age, and everyone knows brighter kids are more likely to rebel against their parents, especially when they're overbearing. I think it's their way of asserting their independence.
I'm hardly overbearing.
I don't know, Patris. I think you embarrass her. You've been calling her every single day lately.
Huh? Am I embarrassing?
I think you should stop calling every day at least.
Wow, I see. Well, I hadn't thought about it. You're right. Maybe I should give her some space.
Besides, she's been really busy with her swimming classes lately. And if she's not at the pool, she's out with her friends. She's probably tired. To be honest, I don't think she has the time or energy to talk to you every day. But she probably feels too awkward to tell you straight, so it comes out in her attitude instead.
I guess it's only normal she'd want to relax after doing laps at the pool for hours. Okay, got it. I won't call her tonight. I'll just have my dinner and jump in the tub. Okay, make sure you take it easy, honey.
I saw on the news there's a heat wave over there right now. It said 27 people died of heat stroke already. Can't believe it. Looks like we made the right decision not to fly over after all.
Yeah, nuts, right? Thanks, babe. I'll be careful. Make sure you guys take it easy, too. Hey, Irina. You all finished up in the pool now?
Hi, Dad. Yep, I'm back home. Are you still at work?
I'm slacking a little today. Can I call you today? Or did you want to go to bed early tonight?
No, I don't know.
You don't know? What does that mean?
And when are you coming home?
Well, for your birthday. Just 6 days now.
I have to wait this long?
Whoa, what's this? You want to see me again now?
Yes.
I'm pleased to hear that. I want to see you too, sweetie. Let's hang out a bunch when I get back. We can play all of your favorite games.
Dad, I'm hungry.
Huh? Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that, sorry. Don't you have any snacks in the cupboard? Why not see if your mom will rustle you something up?
Mom went somewhere in the car with some weird old guy. She said she'd be back right away. But she's been gone ages now. I have no money or food.
You don't have, one of your food? Some weird old guy? Hey, what's going on, Rena? You mean your mom isn't home right now?
Yes.
Wait a sec, when did she leave? She said she was at home when she messaged me yesterday.
Well, she isn't. I haven't seen her in 5 days.
What the?
She gave me some money when she left. But I bought some stuff other than food and accidentally ran out. I messaged Mom so many times, but she won't respond. It has the tick marks, so I think she read them.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
What do I do, Dad? When is Mom coming home?
I don't know when she'll be back.
I'm so hungry.
Hang on a sec, sweetie. I just messaged your grandma. She said she's on her way to you as we speak. She's gonna get you all your favorite foods.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dad.
Why would you apologize? You haven't done anything wrong.
But I broke my promise to Mom. I didn't know what else to do when my money ran out.
Hey, money's for spending, sweetie. Don't worry about it, but what do you mean your promise to your mom?
She told me not to tell you she was at home. I haven't been going to my swimming classes either. But she told me to tell you I was. She said if you found out, the cops would come and take her to jail. And I'd never see you again.
Oh, so it's like that, huh?
Huh? Like what?
Nothing. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay now, Rena. Thank you for telling me. I'm very proud of you. I'm the one who should be apologizing. You must have been so lonely all on your own all that time.
I was.
I'm getting on the next flight home.
Wow, really?
Really. I'll never let you feel sad like this again. I'll always be there to protect you, no matter what.
Rena, where are you right now? Where did you disappear to? And who the hell do you think you are going out without my permission?
Why?
What do you mean, why? I just got home and you're nowhere to be seen. Did you seriously think you can get away with going out to play without my permission while I was out? How dare you disobey me?
You haven't been home for 5 days. Because you went away in some weird old guy's car.
Wait, you saw that?
Yeah, I saw. He came to pick you up outside her house.
That man's just a friend of mine, sweetie. Rena, you wouldn't have happened to mention any of this to your dad, would you?
You said you'd get arrested if I told Dad, right?
Exactly. You'd never be able to see him again. He'd be alone for the rest of your life.
That's not true. I'm gonna be with Dad forever from now on.
Huh?
I'm at Grandma's house.
Wait, what the hell? What are you doing there?
I'm gonna give the phone to Dad now. He said there's some things he wants to discuss with you.
Rena, no, wait! Are you really with your dad? Rena!
Hey, Vicky, how was your holiday? You know, the one you left our daughter on her own to go on.
Patris? Is this really Patris? No, it can't be. You have to be lying, whoever you are. He's still in Florida. It's not even Rena's birthday yet.
You left your daughter all on her own at home for almost a week. You seriously think I can carry on working knowing that?
Patris, please listen to me. My friend got into an accident and I had to rush back to my hometown on short notice. I was by her hospital bed the whole time. She's so badly injured it looks like she might not make it. I came home because of Rena, but I have to go back soon. The doctors are still saying I shouldn't get my hopes up.
Why didn't you tell me then? Why didn't you leave Rena with my mom?
It was really, really sudden. Besides, I knew if I told you I left Rena all on her own, you would have flipped out at me.
Obviously. By the way, you can drop the act now. I know.
Huh?
I know. You went on vacation with your lover.
No way. My lover? I never cheat on you, baby. Surely you know that. And what's all this about a vacation? I've no idea what you're talking about. You can't seriously think I'd leave Rena all on her own to go on vacation.
If you didn't go on vacation, would you mind explaining what all that stuff on our computer search history is about? You were looking at holiday sites for hours. You even stayed logged in to the one you ended up booking your trip on. I saw the ticket for your return trip to Guam in your order history.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you. Oh, okay. Who else could it possibly have been?
Someone hacked me. That kind of thing happens. You see in the news all the time. Someone must have put a virus on the computer and hacked us. There's a hacker inside our computer, Patris. Oh my god, we have to cancel all of our cards. They have access to our bank accounts.
You really are something else. You still won't admit it, in spite of the fact you've obviously been busted.
Why are you so convinced I'm cheating on you? If you're gonna make accusations like that, then you need to prove it. Show me the evidence. I admit, I left Rena on her own for a little while. And yes, I know that's not ideal, but it's not like I did it for no reason. My friend might die, Patris. I did not go on a vacation with the supposed lover I've apparently been cheating on you with, and I'm not about to admit to something I didn't do.
I spoke to Kyle. Turns out he didn't quit his job.
You did what now?
He came over after I told your mom about you leaving Rena on her own for nearly a week to go get piped by Loverboy in Guam. He said he wanted to figure out what was going on, so we came over and we had a little chat. He showed up in a suit, which set off alarm bells right off the bat, because an unemployed guy on the verge of a nervous breakdown doesn't show up to your house in a suit, right? I asked him how things were with work, and guess what? He said things were going great. He still works at the same company he's been at for the last 10 years. He looked at me with such a confused expression when I asked him if anything out of the ordinary had happened lately, that I felt like a doofus for asking. That $3,000 was your vacation fund, wasn't it?
I told you, Kyle doesn't want people finding out he quit his job. He's just good at putting up the facade of normality. It might look like things are all fine and dandy from the outside, but he's hurting deep down inside.
I think we both know that's a big steaming pile of bullshit. Anyway, I have proof of the affair. You probably didn't notice, but Kyle's been tailing you since you were right back at the airport this morning. He checked your flight information online, so he knew when and where he'd find you. He got plenty of photos of you and Loverboy coming out of the gates.
Oh my god. No way, you have to be lying.
Oh yes, way. Believe me. I wish I was lying, but unfortunately, you really are this much of a selfish, backstabbing whore. Not only did you cheat on me, but you left our daughter on her own to do it. What the hell are you planning?
Patris, please, listen. The truth is, I'm lonely.
And you think I'm not? Living so far apart from my family takes its toll on me too, you know? How do you think it felt when I found out you turned down the offer of a vacation with me to jet off to Guam with your lover? Talk about rubbing salt in the wound. Oh yeah, and all that stuff about not wanting to travel in the heat was clearly a pack of lies too. Guam's a freaking tropical island. I bet you got yourself a nice tan, huh? So much for all that crap about wrinkles. It was nothing but one pathetic excuse after the other. I don't need a wife who puts a vacation with her lover before her own husband and daughter.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want to hear it. It's too little, too late. If it was just the affair, maybe, just maybe I would have been open to hearing you out and patching things up for Rena's sake. But you left our daughter all on her own for almost an entire week without even leaving her enough money to feed herself. Me and you are so done.
My god, no! I can't lose you, Patches. Please, I promise I'll never see him again.
The fact you think breaking things off with him gets you off the hook only makes me feel even more disgusted with you. And let's be honest, shall we? I know this wasn't the first time. Rena told me you regularly went for days at a time. And every time you told her not to tell me, keeping her quiet by saying she'd never see me again if I found out. You're sick.
Baby, please. I know I still have a lot of making up to do, but I swear, me and him are done. I'll never see him again for as long as I live. I swear on my life I'll never betray you again. So please, I'm begging you, don't divorce me. Anything but divorce.
No can do. My mind's made up and my resolve is firm. I'll never be able to look at your face again without being reminded of what a traitorous whorebag you are. If I could help it, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. I felt like throwing up when Kyle sent me those pictures of you two coming out of the gates, holding all hands, all loved up like a pair of teenagers.
I totally get that you don't want to see me. I deserve that. But please, think of how this is going to affect Rena.
It's precisely because I'm thinking of Rena that we're getting a divorce.
She needs to be raised by both parents. She already knows I lied to her. Us separating would break her.
If you were really thinking of Rena, you'd accept that she's better off with me. But you're not. You're looking out for number one, just like always. You abandoned her for nearly a week without even making sure she had enough food or money to keep her going until you got back. She broke down in tears and apologized for lying to me for all that time. I told her she didn't have to feel guilty because you made her do it, and she was only doing what she thought she had to. She said she never wants to see you again.
Oh my god. You can't be serious. But she's been with me this whole time.
Sure, but you never gave her the time of day, did you? She told me all about how distant you were, even when you were around. You should be celebrating. You clearly think of her as a burden. What's the point in living together if you don't even show an interest in her? You may as well not be around if that's how you're going to act. Your lover was always your priority. Rena was never anything but a nuisance, was she?
I'm so sorry. You and Rena are the two most important people in the world to me. I see that now. I've been a fool. Please forgive me. I'm begging you. Please!
This isn't how you treat the most important people in your world, Vicky.
Your work transfer is going to be ending soon. I was really looking forward to us living together as a family again. It's not like I was neglecting Rena or anything. I just maybe wasn't as emotionally available as I should have been sometimes. I did my best to look after her in my own way. Are you really willing to destroy our family over a single mistake?
You knew what would happen if I found out. But instead of being a decent human being and just not doing it in the first place, you chose to threaten your daughter into silence instead. You're beyond saving. Oh, and don't worry, our family won't be destroyed. You just won't be a part of it anymore. A sunny vacation with your lover was more important to you than your own family. I'd have to be crazy to stay with you. After a lengthy legal battle with my wife, we eventually finalized the divorce and went our separate ways. The reason it took so long was because no matter how much we hashed it out, we couldn't see eye to eye on who would get custody of Rena. Eventually, we had no choice but to go through divorce court, and I did end up winning custody in the end. But since American courts tend to favor the mom in cases like this, it was one of the hardest 6 months of my life. And at one point, I felt like I was losing the will to live. But determined not to give up, I persevered and fought on for Rena's sake. And thankfully, Vicky leaving on her own for all that time swung the judge's decision, and she was deemed unfit to be a mother. Not only that, but because both her and her lover were married, and they were both aware of the fact they were having a double affair, I received a hefty sum in compensation from the both of them. His lover had to pay his own wife her share of compensation too. Vicky did take some of my assets in the divorce, but they soon vanished between the compensation and child support she now owed me. Forced to take out a loan and keep on top of the payments in the end, all she had to show for her life up until that point was the clothes on her back and a mountain of debt. When the verdict was declared, she broke down in tears and got on her knees in front of me, screaming, "What am I supposed to do now?" But fortunately for her, that ain't my problem. All that matters to me is that me and Rena get our child support money. As something tells me I'll never be seeing Vicky again, and that could only be a good thing. As for Rena, she says she never wants to see her mom again either. I'm aware that things are still tender for her right now, and that she could change her mind one day. But until that day comes, they'll remain strangers. When I told my boss about the situation, he agreed to cut my transfer short, and have me working back at HQ in California with immediate effect so I could live with my daughter. Not gonna lie, it's not easy to keep on top of being there for Rena, doing the housework, and holding down a full-time job, but when I see her beautiful smile, I know it's all worthwhile. No matter how hard things get, I'll never give up, and neither should you. I'm lucky to have the support of my own and Vicky's parents. They visit us daily to help out now, and the house is livelier than ever. Rena complains about not getting any alone time anymore, but I think she loves it really because she's always smiling. Well, she's growing up so fast, and I'll probably barely recognize her in another year's time. But no matter who she becomes and no matter what trials and tribulations she faces, I'll always be there to support, listen to, and understand her. She's the most important person in the world to me, and we're closer than we've ever been. Here's to our future together. Let's hope it's a bright one, full of laughter and smiles.
Seth, I'm sorry. Can you eat the leftovers for dinner today? You can eat whatever there's left in the fridge.
Huh? Am I supposed to warm it up myself?
I'm having really bad migraines today. It's hard for me to cook dinner in this condition.
You quit your job. Can't you at least prepare dinner for me?
I'm sorry, but I never expected to get sick like this. I hope you can be more considerate.
Okay. You have a great excuse because you're sick.
Stop being so mean.
After we were barely making ends meet when both of us worked. After you fell sick, I have to work harder to bring enough money to the household. Imagine how I feel.
I'm sorry I had to quit my job, but I thought we promised that we would help each other out during our hardships. And the reason why we barely had enough money was because you were spending too much, Seth.
They were all necessary for my job. I guess you don't understand what it's like to be a guy. We have to wear decent clothes or they look down on me.
But I don't think you have to spend that much money. They also get paid around the same amount as you, don't they?
How about when I meet clients? I have to dress properly and look good. You don't know what my job is like. And don't forget you're jobless right now. You should thank me for earning our living expenses. You understand that?
I'm fully aware of that.
Just stop complaining. And if you want me to stop wasting money, you should start doing so first.
I only spend a minimum amount of money. I don't buy new clothes like you every month.
But you eat 3 meals a day.
Huh? Yeah, that's true. You don't work. You're in bed most of the time.
Then why should you eat the same amount as me? I have a good idea. You should eat my leftovers. We can save money if we don't serve you 3 times a day.
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
We have to save money as much as we can. And do you even get hungry when the only thing you do every day is sleep?
We get hungry just by being alive, Seth. It's true that I'm not as hungry as when I worked, but I do housework sometimes when I feel better.
Let's try it out for a while. You're gonna be living on leftovers from now on. If you manage to survive with leftovers, we'll be able to save so much money. Prove to me that you're only using a minimum amount of money.
Okay, if you say so. But Seth, are you aware of how toxic you're being right now? I'm really shocked to see you change like this as soon as I got sick and quit my job. Did you marry me for my money?
Huh? You were the one who annoyed me by telling me to stop wasting money. Do you know why I have less pocket money? It's because you fell sick. You understand that?
I'm sorry. I understand. Let's stop talking about this.
I'm glad you fully understand. You should be aware of your position. You're jobless, okay? You're not supposed to complain to me. Blame yourself, not me.
Seth, I have a favor to ask. I have to visit the hospital for my checkup tomorrow. So, can you give me some money for the payment? Maybe a few $100s?
A few $100s?
I don't think it'll be that expensive, but just in case.
I bet you're planning to use the money to go shopping after the checkup.
No, I won't go shopping. I always give you the receipt, Seth. I'll give you back the money I didn't use.
I gave you money a few days ago for our living expenses, but you're asking me for more.
That's for our food expenses and basic living needs. It's not enough to pay for my hospital bills. Hey.
Are you really trying to save money? We're running out of money.
Then give me back my bank account. I'll pay for my hospital fees using my own savings. Are you happy now?
I won't give you back your bank account now. We decided I'll be in charge of that money management. Remember? Don't complain now.
Seth, what's wrong with you? I've never asked you to manage my bank account. You're the one who forcefully took it away from me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really stressful to live with you like this. I'm planning to go back to my parents' house for a while to take a good rest.
Huh? Are you serious? I'm working so hard for you, but you're leaving me?
I'm thankful that you're working so hard to earn us a living. Be honest with me, Seth. You don't want me here, do you? After I got sick and quit my job, you've been treating me horribly. I'm not asking you to be extra nice to me because I'm sick. But I was hoping you'd be more considerate of me.
If I wasn't considerate of you, you would be kicked out of the house by now. You're looking gloomy and sick at home every day, doing nothing at home, but I still allow you to live in our house.
I live on leftovers, Seth, and I try my best not to use the heater so that we can save our electricity bills. You've been coming home drunk recently, Seth.
I have to socialize with my coworkers and clients to maintain a good relationship with them. I told you this before. My boss changed recently and she's super annoying. She keeps on forcing extra work on me.
But you can't just go drinking every single day. If you didn't waste money on drinking, we could have used it for our living expenses.
Why do I have to save money so that you can live a better life? I'm using my pocket money to go drinking. Why do you have to complain like this? I have a job. I work every day.
I know that.
You know nothing. I'm going to forbid you from going to the hospital.
Huh? Why?
To save money. You're not getting better at all. What's the point of visiting the doctor? You've been staying at home for more than 3 months. I don't think your hospital fees are worth it.
You're being ridiculous. Why do you think I visit the hospital regularly? I'm trying my best to recover.
I don't think it's working. Come on, let's save money, Lola. You don't have to visit the hospital. Maybe we'll save enough so that you'll be able to eat a full meal, not just leftovers.
Have you lost your mind? Do you understand how ridiculous you sound right now?
You're the crazy one. Do you think you can live alone without me? You don't have anyone to depend on. Your father passed away a few years ago and your mother's also ill at the hospital. You're sick, Lola. How can you make a living on your own?
But I still prefer to leave this house. I don't think I'll be able to recover in this house living with you. So please, just give me back my bank account. Let me leave.
Shut up. I'm busy with work. Let's end this conversation here.
Don't try to end our conversation.
I'm not going to give you any money when I get home. Make sure to cancel your appointment tomorrow. Stop wasting our money on your useless visits to the hospital. Where are you, Lola? What were you doing opening all the cupboards in the house? It's as if someone broke into our house. Don't tell me you were finding your insurance card.
Why do you care?
Don't be stupid. Who allowed you to visit the hospital? Get home right now.
You're being really arrogant right now. But your wife is never coming back home.
Wife? Huh? Who are you? Aren't you Lola?
Lola, your wife, is at the hospital sleeping right now. I'm your boss, Renee.
Huh? Wait, Renee? My boss?
Yes, I'm your boss. I borrowed Lola's phone for the time being.
Hello, Renee. How are you? Why are you with my wife?
I had a couple of questions regarding her husband, so she invited me to come over. It seems like you haven't been coming home since yesterday night. While we were having a conversation, your wife fainted, so I took her to the hospital.
I'm sorry my wife caused you trouble, but why did you visit her? I thought it was your day off.
I told you, I wanted to get to know you better. Well, turns out, you were a terrible guy. Could you come to our office? I want to meet you in person.
Yes, I'll be right there. I might smell of alcohol, but would you mind?
How can you be drinking when your wife is in this state?
My friend forced me to drink. I'm sorry if the smell bothers you.
As long as you're calm enough to have a proper conversation with me, I don't mind. And be prepared to give back your wife her bank account.
May I ask why?
Your wife asked me to. She said she wanted to leave the house.
That's a private matter. That's our problem.
She told me that you didn't even listen to what she said and refused to give her enough money to pay for her visits to the hospital. How can you refuse when she's sick? Are you serious? Seth, do you understand how serious this is?
Renee, I'm sorry, but this is our problem. I think you're invading our privacy.
Nope. This is also my problem.
Huh?
Seth, you've been embezzling funds from the company, haven't you? If you try to escape, you'll face harsher punishments. You're being monitored too. Stop making excuses and give her back her bank account. Come meet me at the office. Right now.
Lola, are you coming home? Please come home as soon as possible. I apologize for everything I did to you.
I think you heard from Renee about this, but let me tell you again. I want to get a divorce.
I don't want to get a divorce. I think I've been a bit too harsh on you. Knowing that you're a kind person who would forgive me no matter what I did. I promise I'll be a better person.
You who embezzled money from the company and used them to go meet your lover who worked at the bar? You who used up all my disability insurance money? I don't think you could ever be a decent person.
I'm so sorry.
And I know you were also trying to withdraw my personal savings. But you failed to because you didn't know my passcode, right?
I really needed money. To be honest, I have some debts too.
I know. Renee told me everything. You used up all your money to please your lover, didn't you? I'm really disappointed in you, Seth. I knew you married me for money.
No, that's not true. I met her after we got married. She was a really nice girl. It made me want to help her pursue her dreams. I never had any romantic feeling towards her.
You even embezzled money from your company. I can't believe you did this, Seth. I will never understand what's going on in your head. I never want to know, honestly.
I'll stop meeting her. I'll never go to that bar again.
You can't even if you wanted to. But you're really lucky, Seth. The company's not going to sue you if you pay them back the amount you embezzled, right?
I'm hopeless. I won't be able to work for my company anymore. I'm going to be hired at their subsidiary company. I'll work there until I finish paying them back.
They're really nice for hiring you after all you did. You're lucky, Seth.
How am I lucky? I'll only be able to earn half of my current pay. And I have to pay for my debts too. My life is over, Lola.
So what? Do you want help from me? You deserve it, Seth. You have to take responsibility of your own actions.
Lola, I'm really sorry. Money was the only thing on my mind recently, and I was taking out my frustrations on you. I promise to respect you and to take care of you at all times. I value your opinions more than mine and support you as much as I can until you fully recover. So please, let's get back together. I need you by my side. I need someone responsible to stay with me.
I was always by your side, but you still decided to embezzle money and use up your money for this young girl at the bar. I don't think I'm capable to stop you from taking these irresponsible actions.
No, I need you. I depended on you too much because you were so responsible, but I really want to become a better person.
Stop being so ridiculous. It's none of my business. You want to get back together for money. You know I'll be receiving my disability insurance money every month, and I also have my savings in my personal bank account. You're desperate for money. I know what you're thinking.
No, you're misunderstanding. Believe me. I promise to become a better person. I'm not my old self anymore. I can't live without you, Lola.
Well, I can live without you. I'm better off without you, jerk. Huh? I can't live with someone who only feeds me leftovers when I'm sick and forbids me to visit the hospital to save money. Who would want to get back together with such a jerk? Are you aware of what you did to me? When I worked, I did most of the housework for you. When I fell sick, you suddenly changed your attitude, treating me like I was a nuisance. I never, ever want to see you again, you jerk.
Lola, I'm really sorry. I regret everything I did to you. I'm sorry. Please help me out. I can't live without you.
I don't care. It's none of my business. Just sign the divorce papers. Renee's gonna get us the papers the next time we meet, so be prepared.
Please don't dump me. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart.
You're the one who caused all of this trouble. I don't want you to waste any of my money anymore. The best way to save money is to divorce you, Seth.
I was able to get divorced with Seth, thanks to his boss, Renee. Without her help, I would have encountered more problems in the process of divorce. We didn't have much property we owned as a couple, but I made sure to receive some compensation money from him, considering the emotional pain he caused me. Seth is currently having a hard time working at the subsidiary, trying to pay back his debt and the money he embezzled. The company decided not to sue him because the amount he embezzled was just a few $1,000,000. But his company told him that they would sue them the instant he tries to escape or run away from his debt. His parents also decided to break relations with him after hearing what he did. They kindly helped me move out, worried that it might be hard for me to do everything alone because of my health condition. Thanks to their help, I am now resting well at my parents' house. Now that I moved back to my parents' house, I'm able to visit my sick mother, who's staying at the hospital. Most importantly, I am finally free from my stressful relationship. Fortunately, I think I am slowly recovering from my sickness. Renee and Seth's parents contact me once in a while to check on me, and I'm really thankful of all the people around me who are always considerate of me and willing to support me when I need their help. I hope I recover soon, and I wish to become someone who would always be there to help their loved ones, like they did to me.
Dan, what time are you coming home today?
Around 7. How about you, Angie?
I think I'll be home by noon. I'll directly go home after my meeting with my client. I'll prepare some dinner when I get home.
Thanks, I'm looking forward to it.
Talking with you like this really makes me feel that we got married. We were really busy unpacking yesterday. It was a pretty hectic day.
Yeah, we even ate our lunch using boxes as a table.
Yeah, the furniture didn't arrive in time. But I think we really made a wise choice about the furniture. Our room is so beautiful.
Yep, it reflects our preferences and personality perfectly. Thanks for organizing everything, Angie.
I wanted a room where we can relax because we spend most of our time there. Let's make many memories at our new home.
Yeah, Angie, I have something I want to talk about with you.
What's wrong?
Now that we're married, there's some things I don't want you to do.
Things you don't want me to do? Did I do something wrong?
It's not like you did anything wrong. It's my opinion as your husband. I don't think you have to put on makeup every day.
Huh? Makeup? Like foundation and eyeshadow?
Yeah.
Dan, what are you saying? It's a normal thing. Everyone does it. I can't go out without makeup, Dan.
But it's not required by law.
Well, yeah. For me, makeup is a way to look good and give a good impression.
What? Did your company ask you to do so?
It's not a requirement. But makeup helps me leave a good impression on my clients. It helps me with my job, so I choose to put makeup on.
But you don't work in sales. You don't meet so many clients.
I do meet my colleagues and clients every day. I want to look nice in my office. I need to put makeup on, Dan. I can't go to work with my bare face.
Then do guys at your office wear any makeup?
I'm not sure if my colleagues do. But I guess the new employees do. It's not rare for men to also wear makeup nowadays.
They wear it for fashion.
Hey, Dan, why are you asking me to stop wearing makeup all of a sudden?
I'm just worried. I feel like your makeup to attract attention from guys.
Huh? That's definitely not the reason.
Then why did you put on makeup on the day you went on a date with me?
Well, I wanted to look as pretty as possible.
See? You wear makeup to look nice.
But I wear makeup mainly for myself. I want to look like my ideal self. What I want to say is, I don't wear makeup for guys.
I can't accept that answer.
Then what am I supposed to say?
Are you dissatisfied with our marriage? I thought you wanted to marry me.
Of course I wanted to marry you, and I'm really happy right now. But I think it's a different story.
How is it different?
Sorry, Dan. I have to go back to work. My lunch break is ending soon. Can we talk about this when I get home?
Okay. I have more to say, too. Let's talk about it in person tonight. Angie, are you home? It's been 3 hours since you left for your parents' house.
It takes me some time to get there. And Mom invited me to have dinner with them tonight.
Huh? You're still at your parents' house?
I thought you also went out today.
I was planning to go home by dinner. It's only been a month since we got married, but you're not preparing dinner for your beloved husband?
It's just for today. I'm cooking for you almost every day.
You're my wife, Angie. You should cook for your husband every day. Isn't that normal?
Hey, Dan. We both have a job. Didn't we agree to do housework together?
I'm in charge of taking the trash out.
There's more to housework. And about my job.
You finally decide to quit your job?
No, I'm sorry, but I haven't been able to make my decision yet.
It's already been a week since we talked about this, and I'm pleading you. Why can't you make the decision?
It's a hard decision to make. You suddenly ask me to quit my job. And the reason why you want me to quit is because there are male workers.
Yeah, it's dangerous to work with guys.
How is it dangerous?
Affairs happen most with people working at the same workplace. I'm worried about you, Angie.
I will never cheat on you. You don't believe me?
You're easily influenced by others. I have to make sure you're safe.
Hey, Dan. What's gotten into you since we got married? First you asked me to stop wearing makeup, then you forbid me from wearing skirts, and now you're telling me to quit my job? Aren't you being a bit too sensitive?
You're the sensitive one. Why can't you just listen to your husband? If you're my wife, do what I said. If you continue to refuse, you're getting divorced.
Divorce?
Yeah, I don't want a wife who doesn't follow my orders. But I bet you don't want a divorce. You just got married. You'll be too embarrassed to tell your parents and colleagues that you already got divorced.
Hey, are you serious?
It's your fault. You keep on doing things I told you not to. You try to attract guys' attention by wearing makeup and skirts. Are you still trying to seduce guys?
No, I never thought so. Okay, Dan, I made my decision. I'm gonna stop wearing makeup and skirts, but I won't quit my job.
Oh, really? I guess you have a lover at your office. You must have a specific reason why you don't want to quit your job.
Why would you think like that? I just like my job. It's what I always dreamed to do.
I'm not asking you to stop working. I'm just asking you to work at an office that doesn't have any male workers.
Dan, please. Can you be more considerate of me?
I'm asking you to do these things for you. You don't understand my feelings at all. Come home early. You have to change for the better. I'll have to forbid you from going out until you understand your role and responsibility as my wife.
Dan, why are you being so selfish? Did you call my boss this morning to tell him that I'll be quitting my job?
Yeah, I did. So what?
Dan, I told you I didn't want to quit my job. I've been trying to accept your request. I don't wear makeup. I never wear skirts anymore. And I don't go out on weekends.
You just stopped wearing makeup and skirts because I dumped them into the bin.
But I'm still doing what you told me. And I've allowed you to check my phone every day when I come back from work. I'm doing my best. Don't be so selfish, Dan.
You're married now, Angie. You don't have to work. Why are you so obsessed with your job? I have no idea why. I guess you're hiding something from me.
No!
Then just quit your job.
I like to work with my colleagues, my boss, and my clients. I like my job. It was my dream to get this job. There's so much more I can do now compared to when I was a new employee. I enjoy doing my job, so I don't want to quit.
I thought it was your dream to be my wife.
That's a different story. Dan, listen. I married you because I loved your kind personality. You never asked me to quit my job when we were dating. You also never said anything about my appearance. What's gotten into you, Dan?
I never said anything because we weren't married yet.
Huh?
We were still strangers when we were dating each other. But now that you're married, you're officially my wife. I have the right to say anything I want.
That doesn't make sense. Being your wife doesn't mean I'm your possession.
I don't think you're my possession. I'm not trying to objectify you, but I think you should listen to what I have to say as my wife. If you act like my wife, I have nothing to say.
Then you should have married someone else. Someone who never wears makeup nor skirts. Someone who is willing to quit their job after marriage. You should have told me your requirements before we get married.
Why should I? I don't want to marry someone I don't love. I fell in love with you, Angie.
You keep on telling me all my responsibilities and rule as your wife. But how about you, Dan? You also work with women. You also wear hair wax and perfume. Would you stop wearing them if I asked you to? Will you be willing to work at a company without women?
Angie, you really have no idea. I don't have to do that. I'm a guy and your husband.
Huh?
Why would I have to listen to my wife? You're misunderstanding. And there's nothing to worry about because I will never cheat on you.
Okay, I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. You finally understood what I said.
Yeah, thanks. I completely understand what you said. I'll stop doing everything.
That's great, Angie. The only thing you should do is to devote yourself to your husband. I hope you can be the best wife for me. Hey, Angie, where are you?
I'm working. I told you it was my last day.
Stop lying to me.
Huh?
You want to hang out with a guy. I saw it with my own eyes. You were walking with a guy I didn't recognize with a big smile on your face.
Oh, you saw that?
You think that's acceptable behavior? How can you hang out with a guy without telling me? I'm gonna make you regret this. I don't think I can keep my calm today.
Well, I'm not going home tonight.
Huh? You're not coming home?
I told you it was my last day.
I thought it was your last day at work. You're gonna quit your job today.
No, it's my last day as your wife. So I decided to leave the house. I'm having my things carried out now. And the guy you saw me with, he's the lawyer I hired for our divorce.
Huh? What do you think you're doing? I would never accept our divorce.
You were the one who told me to get a divorce if I wasn't able to follow your orders. I made my decision. I can't live as your wife.
It's only been a month or so since we got married. People will laugh at you if they heard you got divorced this fast. Your parents would feel upset too.
But I can't bear living with you any longer.
You're insane. I'm never getting divorced. Come home right now.
I'm telling you that I'll never go back home. And I think you're the one who doesn't want to be laughed at. You love to put a good front. People will definitely gossip about our divorce.
If you're gonna divorce me, I'm gonna spread the rumor that you cheated on me.
I don't mind. If I can get a divorce, I would do anything. I don't care how your friends and colleagues think about me.
Angie, what's gotten into you? I thought you wanted to make many fun memories with me. I was being strict because I wanted you to become a good wife.
You're insane, Dan. Are you trying to make me stay? You never wanted a good wife. You just wanted an obedient wife who would follow all your orders. I can't be what you want me to be.
Angie! You can wear makeup from now on. You can also wear skirts. You don't have to quit your job.
It's too late. I can't trust you anymore.
I was just genuinely worried. I thought someone would take you away from me, Angie.
It was too much for me. I don't think your actions were out of worry. You believed that your wife would obey all your orders once you got married. You're so old-fashioned to think that men can do whatever they want while women should not.
Wives are supposed to devote themselves to their husband, if their happiness is to do so. But you're always trying to look good to seduce other guys. You never listen to what I asked you to do. You're crazy. It doesn't make any sense at all. All women dream to get married. Only marriage can bring them happiness. I thought that was why you married me.
Ugh, you're disgusting. Your ideas creep me out. Stop pushing your own ideals on me. You were kind to me when we were dating because you thought I would escape once I got to know your real personality. You suddenly changed your attitude after getting married because you knew I wouldn't be able to get a divorce so easily. I can't stay with someone who wants to control me.
Angie, I'm so sorry. I'll go back to being my kind self. Let's get back together, okay?
I don't want to. I no longer love you, Dan.
How can you stop loving me in such a short period of time? I thought you loved me. Remember our wedding vows?
I loved you so much at one point, but your actions ruined everything. You're to be blamed for changing me in such a short period of time.
I'm sorry, Angie. Let me apologize. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I can't bear it anymore. Find a new wife who would devote herself to you. I will find my own happiness in my life. If you want an obedient wife, how about you marry a doll? We had several discussions about our divorce with our lawyer, but it was impossible to have a proper conversation with Dan. He kept crying all the time, and we eventually ended up having a divorce mediation. Nevertheless, I guess he was too shocked to participate. Thanks to his absence, my requests were accepted, and I was able to get a divorce earlier than planned. I was lucky that we didn't have to discuss much about our property, because we were only married for a short period of time. I'm happy that the process went relatively smoothly. Dan threatened me to spread the rumor that I cheated on him after we got a divorce, but I am ready to fight back. Even if he tried spreading the rumor, I'm confident that no one would believe him. His parents seemed surprised about our sudden divorce, but they understood why after I showed them our conversations and the audio recordings about what my husband told me. His father seemed frustrated when I showed them the footage, so I guess his father had similar ideas as him. Maybe Dan was a victim of his father's influence, but I'm not gonna endure it. I am happy from the bottom of my heart to be able to get a divorce. But I felt a bit awkward at first after my divorce. My boss told me he'll be counting on me at work. I want to try my best because it was always my dream. We tend to listen to everything our loved ones tell us to do because we love them and want to please them. But we should also value our own feelings, and they should also respect us. Thanks to my past self, I am here now doing what I always dreamed to do. I don't know about my future, but I live a free life and do whatever I want for now.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.